Hi everyone, this is Jamie with Fiery Arrow, the real Fiery Arrow. And in today's collective reading, what I chose to ask is what is going on with your person? Now, this could be someone who ghosted you. This could be someone you were in a relationship. Someone you are in a relationship with, or a friend, or someone you haven't talked to, or someone with whom the situation is a bit confusing or complicated. So let's dive in and see what comes through. So I've already pre-shuffled a few cards. This is not going to be a long reading, but let's see what will come through. Denial. Mars, force. Leo, I will. And finally, Earth. Learning how to be human in a world, but not of it. Alright, now we have the Knight of Swords, the Five of Wands, the Judgment card, Two of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, the Magician, and finally the Queen of Cups. I also rolled the Astro dice, and here I have the 8th house, Cancer, and Neptune. So, right off the bat, I really do feel that the person you're asking about, you're very emotional about this person. Something occurred where just this person is very important to you. And hopefully I'm picking up correctly, but for some of you, you've already had an argument. I feel like you sort of think that you can come back from that argument and be as you were before, or because the card of denial is letting me know that even though you already have your answer, you're right here asking again. So for some of you, you already know. For others of you, maybe something is happening behind the scenes because we have the Judgment card. So here for some of you, so let's say 50% of you already have had an argument, like a really bad argument, like really you got really angry, or either of you got really angry, said really hurtful things. Probably this person said really hurtful things. And this has been going on for a while. And for those of you who have already had this argument, maybe you're asking if there's going to be a reconciliation. And here we don't have like a direct answer, but rather a question for you. Do you really think after this argument and after everything that was said between you that you can go back to how you were? Whether that's a friend or someone, anyone that you feel close to, that this has happened, and this has happened many times. So I feel here there's a pattern, an unhealthy pattern between the two of you, where, and this could be a group of friends as well, okay, for very specific few of you, but I'm seeing here very hurtful words were exchanged. And do you really think that you can go back to how it was? Because I'm seeing here that those of you who were in an argument with this person recently, they have displayed a behavior that you've seen more than once, like continuously, and you deliberately ignore the details that are important, details you already sense but you're ignoring. And I do see this person being in a sort of a trickster energy, like a bit manipulative. I'm not getting good vibes from this person. I'm not getting that this person is really in touch with who you think they are. They're not who you think they are. They are very much in their ego with Leo here, I will. And it's almost like, and with Force here, with Mars, I feel like this is the type of person where you can't really tell them what to do. So maybe this could have been an argument in the likes of, well, how about you stay home today and spend some time with me? And the person's answer might have been, well, you're not going to tell me what to do. I'm going to do whatever I want to do. This is the type of energy this person is giving out. And so, as far as what is going on with this person, you already know, and you're just not allowing yourself to accept it. For others of you, this person has been really shady with you, really has messed with your mind, has said hurtful things in the past, condescending things that little by little kind of brought your confidence down. This person is coming through as the Magician, and you're coming through as the Queen of Cups, regardless of your gender or how you identify as. I'm seeing here that this person found someone emotional, someone emotionally intelligent, someone with sensitivities. I don't mean weakness, I mean sensitivities. You are a loving person. You're the type of person that you'll do anything for others. You also have this Cancer energy about you, a nurturing energy, and this was exploited. This was taken advantage of. And if you really sit and think about it, you'll be able to see through everything, and you'll be able to understand the details that you were missing. They were right there. And this has been happening for such a long time, or many, many times. Like, it's a recurring theme. And maybe using, if this is a love connection, maybe some of you seem to feel or think that these are the only kinds of people that you will attract. But I'm seeing here that if you step into your power, if you take advantage of this energy, you will be able to meet better people in the future. I'm not seeing this being anything good for you. And I'm seeing here that maybe some of you might have had an argument over money. Okay? Yeah. Over spendings and money, or over sex. Or for a very specific person, I think this is coming through. You may have confronted this person about the recurring behavior, and you challenged this person's position, like in a way that you addressed the unhealthy power dynamics between you, and this in return it resulted in a backlash or more hurtful words or worse behavior than the one that you experienced before. I'm seeing here, this is someone who's very angry. This is someone who's not in touch with themselves. This is someone who's not done healing. They haven't even approached the healing here. And there's a lot of illusion, but really you can cut through this illusion. You don't have to have this illusion, because if you really sit and think about it, you already know who this person is. You already know what you can expect from this person, and this person isn't the type of person to stick around when things are tough. You see how he's running away? You know, when things get tough, this person will cuss, this person will insult, this person will belittle you, make you feel less than, exploit your feelings and your emotions and your emotional intelligence. I feel maybe this person seems to think that because you have feelings that you are weaker than this person, and I want to tell you that that's never the case, okay? Being ego-driven may help you survive, but that doesn't bring love, not real love. When you want to control someone or have power over someone, that's not love. Whether we're talking romantic or anything else, you know, I'm seeing here that you already know the truth. So let me see how your person is represented from this deck, and how you are represented. See if there's any additional messages here. The snake. Personally, I don't like to associate snakes with evil or any deception, because I really think that snakes are really beautiful, resilient creatures. I mean, do I want one wrapped around me? No. But you know, I don't like associating snakes with anything bad. But in this situation, I feel like this person is wearing a persona with you, but really they are something else. I feel like this person sheds a persona depending on who they're speaking to. This could be a narcissist, by the way. Only agree with this if it resonates. Don't try to force it. We're not trying to make a diagnosis here. We're not therapists, okay? Ooh. Oh yeah, I think you're here for confirmation. You're not really asking what the heck is going on. I think you just need a nudge. I think you just need to confirm your suspicions, because this totally confirms what I've said already. Now, for those of you who don't already know, and say this is a relationship and you're in love and this person ghosted you, I feel like you're gonna get news. You're gonna see this person's mask fall off, okay? But you are represented by my spirit animal, the wolf. You already know. Your instinct is spot on. You can smell something from a mile away. You're very perceptive. You're very instinctual. And also you're fierce. You're a fierce protector. So for some of you, maybe a particular person here, this argument might have really escalated where you had to involve the cops. Maybe someone was hurt in the process. And you are vicious if someone hurts a loved one. So I feel for very particular few of you, if not just for one person, that this person was so bad that it escalated to physical, violence. If so, it seems that you know what to do. You already know what to do. And say something like that happened, but you have history with the person and you don't feel quite ready to let go. I see that what you're looking for the most is loyalty, whether we're talking about friends, and this could be talking about friends because, wolves aren't just, roaming the wilderness alone, but they also run in packs. And maybe you used to think that for those of you that are asking for friends, group of friends, maybe you felt that that was your pack, but you were really the omega at that particular group of friends. And maybe you were picked on, maybe you were, mocked, but in an innocent way where it goes undetectable. You get to excuse it, but really this behavior hurt you. This behavior hurt you. And what I'm seeing here is what you look for the most is loyalty, belonging, being a part of a community that you can trust, being a part of a community of people that are like-minded and have and share the same values as you, which is really deeply connected to family. And I feel like you want to be a part of a family. For some of you, this could be a family member as well. Like maybe you have to break away from the pack. You had to break away from what you knew as familiar in order to find your pack. But I'm seeing here there is a person who is very arrogant, very manipulative, very controlling. And if you don't see it already, don't just take my word for it, okay? Don't try to force this, but I feel like something really is going to prove what you're already sensing. For most of you, you already know what I'm talking about here. So yeah, and after this person or these friends or whomever you're asking about, I feel like you're gonna need healing as well. I feel like you were abandoned, you were left alone, where you felt helpless, like 1 against 20, that sort of thing. Like the whole world was against you. It was a lot of pressure, social pressure maybe. And I'm seeing here that things are going to become very clear. If you haven't left the situation already, you will be, okay? Because you're the wolf. You're the wolf, you have instinct, and you will be able to find your way home, even if home is something completely different to what you grew up with or what you've known, okay? So this is what I have for you. I hope this resonated. If not, again, don't try to force it. I want us to use these readings responsibly. I don't want to feed anything that's not aligned with your highest vibration, okay? So if this did resonate, please find the link below. If you're watching on TikTok, you'll find the link to my YouTube channel, and I'm hoping you'll be able to support me by subscribing. Now let me know in the comments, what did you think? Am I right? Is this what you're going through? And also if you could follow me, that would be awesome as well. So just yeah, that's all. Thank you for watching. See you in another video. Bye.